thought I would do an update on how I'm doing. Well, looking at what I'm doing now, I'm doing really well. I started my revalidation program. So doing all kinds of exercises I get from my physiotherapist because, well guys, I sat still for 20 years. And well, since I've been doing the phages, I'm doing so extremely well that I can start working out again. And for the first time in 20 years I have the hope that it will actually work, because my flare-ups are, well, not completely gone, but they are so different, and this is so interesting. I do get flare-ups mainly sometimes like a week before I get my periods, up until the week of my period. But the flare-ups I do get, they don't hurt. And that's really weird, because normally I will get flare-ups and first it will start hurting under my skin, and I think you guys know this feeling, that it hurts a lot. But now every flare-up I get no pain whatsoever, which is really weird, and I don't even know if I have to indicate it as a flare anymore, because they're quite small. They're like this size, they don't get any bigger, they don't get really hot to the touch, they get a little reddish, only a little elevated, and sometimes they open and they drain a little. But again, there's no pain whatsoever, and it's extremely weird to me. So I can start exercising again. So I bought a treadmill, as you can see. And I've been doing my walking for HS videos a lot, so I'm almost used to talking and walking at the same time now. And I'm up to walking 20 minutes a day. And now I'm doing a little bit slower pace than I do normally, because I'm talking. If I do the high pace, I'm still out of breath, not able to talk. But the phages have been really interesting so far. So how many phages did I take from day one? So when I went to the Eliava, they started me on the phages. Then I did 3 full cycles. After the first cycle I did 2 stop weeks. And I had some flare-ups, painful flare-ups in my first stop week. But then when I started the phages again, the flare-ups were gone within 5 days. So and the pain was gone within 2. So that was really doable. And then I've been having some flare-ups again, but none of them painful, with the exception of one that I had a few weeks ago under my armpits. That was painful, but it was because I squeezed a bump, which I should never have done, so probably got infected, and that's why it was hurting so much. But then again I used the Phage soaks, and within a night of using the right phages soaked on a bandage, that flare-up was completely gone. The pain was gone, the redness was gone, it was only elevated, and it took a little while and then it was gone completely. So now I'm in the week before my period. I have 2 little flare-ups, but again they don't hurt a bit, not even a tiny bit. I'm not used to getting flare-ups that don't hurt. I don't think I ever got flare-ups that don't hurt at all. So that's pretty interesting. So then after my first stop week I did another 20 days of phages, but because a few of the spots on the end of that cycle flared up a little without pain, I was a bit worried. So I asked Eliava, well, can I continue phages and skip my second stop week? They said, yeah, no problem. Continue phages and see what is happening. So that really worked well. I didn't get many new flare-ups, no pain, nothing. And now I'm in my stop weeks again. Actually, I'm in my second stop week. Normally I would have started phages again on Wednesday, but I'm kind of out of phages. I have only a few bottles left, which I want to save for, well, if I do get a flare-up, that I can soak it on a bandage and then use it on a flare-up, because that has been working really well. And since I'm not getting many flare-ups, I'm like, okay, let's try it a little week or 2 without the phages. So I sent new swabs to the Eliava a week ago, and I think in 3 or 4 days I will get my results back from them, and they will just recheck if they find different kinds of bacteria or if the bacteria are still the same, so they can adapt the treatment to my personal situation, and I hope to get more phages, at least to soak and maybe even to drink, to see if I can get even further than this. But what is really interesting is that the longer I've been taking phages, the less flare-ups I've been getting, new flare-ups, and the faster flare-ups go away, because now it's like 2 days and they're gone and they're not hurting at all. So one day they come up, next day they pop open, have a little drainage, like on a scale from 1 to 10, maybe 1 or 3, then they're gone again without any pain. And it's been really, for me it's really fascinating, because I never had something work this well, not even antibiotics that work this fast and work this well. And again, I'm exercising. For me this is like a miracle, because I haven't been exercising for years and I don't get flare-ups from it anymore. Hey Brian! So yeah, it's been really fabulous, and I only hope that phage therapy can work for more people, and you guys can all start exercising and living more healthy, because I do believe that if I start living more healthy, eating more healthy, working out, that it contributes. It's not a cure, just like phages, it's not a cure, but it can all help to, well, at least improve my life. So I've been having energy again, waking up in the morning and thinking, hey, I slept enough. Well, I haven't had that in years, and I have been having that, well, at least 4 to 5 times a week while being on phages. So I don't know what these little guys are doing to my body, but I really like it. And yeah, there are no side effects whatsoever, and this is so fascinating to me as well. That this is just like a natural thing that's already in your body and around you. You just take some of it and it really helps. And I haven't been getting any kinds of flus. Normally I have like a cold or a flu twice a month. Since I've been back from the Eliava, I only had the whooping cough, but I already contracted that before I took phages. After that, nothing whatsoever. I had hemorrhoids, which I got from the birth of my daughter. They're gone. Never got back again. So somehow the phages are making your body healthy in a really natural way. And I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, so I can't really explain it. And I don't think at this point scientists can really explain why the phages are doing this and why it's working so well. All I can say is that it's working really well for me. And I've been really inspired about all the other HS patients and also patients with like chronic bladder infections, chronic sinus infections that have great results with phages. And now all I can see is that those results, they speak for themselves, and it doesn't take much effort to take them. You don't have to be really fit, or you only have to have the money to go to the clinic or do a distance treatment. But a good crowdfunding is available for everybody, just like I did. So yeah, I think this is a very viable option. So after more than 3 months of phages, I can say, well, so far it has been working really well for me. And I can recommend it to any HS patient who somehow can get either treatment at the Eliava or at a clinic in America because you're antibiotic resistant, because it is doing something for me, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm going to continue my workout. This was my update. Thank you for watching and following my story, guys. If you have any questions about phages or which kind of I take, you can find it in the group or you can send me a message. Have a nice evening, guys. Bye!